Okay, so to begin with organic chemistry, we're gonna talk about how functional gradient materials are back on trend. Well, the FGM, functional gradient materials, were first discovered in the 80s in Japan, and throughout the years they have been inspiring many researchers in the world because they can combine properties and functionalities that are very hard to find. Well, they are back on trend this year because it was found that they can absorb radiation in temperatures higher than 1500 degrees Celsius. They are also being pushed back into research in the health area, thanks because it's faster recuperating the bones, so it's very much used. Okay, so enough with the big hard terms. The ingenious Mark Phillips used organic chemistry in favor of our party people this time. He had developed the new product known as alcohol. It's basically a powder of alcohol that will help many broken alcoholics who are tired of paying absurd prices on their beverages at concerts and clubs. The powder was just approved by the US since it was proved it could not work as a drug. However, the alcohol is still not in the stores. Each state still needs to give its approval, and there's a conflict also with the sellers of the expensive alcohol in those places mentioned. The cost is not predicted yet, and the company is trying to make it available this year in the fall. Okay, so even more organic chemistry relates to health now. Well, everyone knows how our bodies produce more chemical compounds than carbon dioxide, right? Well, these many compounds can cause many diseases and damage such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer, cancer and stuff. And an incredible advance was made these days, and nitric oxide, which is a molecule that is involved with many cardiovascular, neurological, immune system processes, he can be detected easily with this fluorescent compound that can work as a sensor, and it was discovered by researchers from the University in Castello.
A new technique to examine how proteins interact with each other at the level of a single HIV viral particle has been developed by an interdisciplinary team of scientists. The technique allows scientists to study the life-threatening virus in detail and makes screening potential anti-HIV drugs quicker and more efficient. The technique can also be used to study other diseases. A new compound against Parkinson's. Kidok Park, Korea Institute of Science and Technology, KAIST, in Seoul and co-workers have synthesized a compound that may be a promising drug for the treatment of Parkinson's. The strategy that these scientists have come up with works by activating NRF2, a protein that stimulates the expression of antioxidant enzymes. Using DNA to build tools that may literally shine light on cancer. Bioengineers at the University of Rome Tor Vergata and the University of Montreal have used DNA to develop a tool that detects and reacts to chemical changes caused by cancer cells and that may one day be used to deliver drugs to tumor cells.